Brad, what do you say after a performance like that? Pretty clinical.
Yeah, it was clinical. Just really proud of the girls. Like we've worked really hard for over nearly 3 weeks, well for years, but the last 3 weeks about coming together and making sure that everything we do on and off the field is selfless. We've learned a lot about ourselves, about teamwork, culturally, and just to see it come off on the field and just I said it at half time, like it would have been really easy for a number of the girls to try and get as many tries as they could, but just really selfless performance.
What do you like more? I think it's a record score attacking wise, or the 0 on the other side?
Yeah, no, the 0. Look, we would be happy to win this tournament 2-0. Like it doesn't matter how many points we've got points in us, but with our focus from the moment we come together was around defence and showing up for each other. So really happy with the 2-0 scorelines.
Tallisha, you've achieved pretty much everything in this game, grand finals, representing the state and country, but how does leading your country out over in the birthplace of the game, how does that stack up?
Oh, it was a massive honour. Really grateful for the opportunity and to I guess be on the field with so many leaders. I think that's the thing, is everyone in our team is a leader, which made my job a lot easier tonight. Tarryn, Ivani and Polito, Lauren Brown, and I could name pretty much the whole team, and even the girls who didn't play. And as Brad said, just a real team first mentality, which makes the team such a joy to be a part of.
Brad, what do you make of Tarryn's performance in the first couple of games? They say the great playmakers have all the time in the world, and she looks like it's in slow motion for her.
Yeah, she's going to get it's going to get awkward, but give her a massive rap, because one of the things we asked her to do today was basically control the team and step in. Ali not playing, who's been playing a part of the team for a long time. Tarryn really stepped up tonight, and it was great to watch. She plays it nice and square, really fast, and again another selfless performance, I think.
Tarryn, what was it like to kind of be in that role without Ali, who you've played so much football with?
Yeah, I love playing with Ali, and it was awesome to play with Fui as well, and just the girls made it so easy with the best players in the world, and so it was a pretty easy job for me tonight.
What's your plan now, Brad, with the New Zealand coming up? How do you look at your side? Do you play your best side?
Yeah, well, look, we haven't really got a best side. I think you could pick anyone from the 24 and they'd perform similarly. We're just going to keep, and this is not a cop-out at all, we're just going to keep taking it as it comes in terms of we've got a couple of niggly ones tonight. We'll rest those players in the next game, and when I talk about selfless performances, like T played 80 minutes tonight in the front row. There's not too many girls I don't think there'll be another front row that'll do that at the tournament, but that's given us an opportunity to rest Caitlin Johnson. It's given us an opportunity, so Shannon Marto's only played 30 minutes tonight, so she can play against the Kiwis. So we're in a really good place in terms of what team we roll out against the Kiwis.
What's the preparation like? I mean, obviously winning by such margins is great, but probably not the best preparation in terms of dealing for. It's going to be a different game against the Kiwis. Yeah,
it will be, and with just those opportunities that we got to defend tonight, there wasn't a great deal of them. There was a couple of things that we're working on, and we spoke about it before the game and during the game. There's a lot of post-contact meters in those Kiwi forwards, so we've got to make sure that we're on our game defensively, and we're really happy with the improvement that we saw in the team tonight, and we'll see that again hopefully in 4 days' time.
Can I ask what do you think nations like France and the Cook Islands obviously suffered heavy defeats in Brazil? What can those nations do to get as close as they can to Australia's level over the next few years? What would you advise them?
Yeah, look, we've got an open door policy on what we've done in Australia, and we'd love to share that with any nation. In terms of these girls have worked extremely hard. They all work as well. So they're basically they've transitioned from amateurs and turned themselves into professionals like Olympians basically, and that's been through strength and conditioning. It's been through hard work. And like I said, we would be more than happy to share our programs and what these girls have done to raise the bar. And we just hope that the other nations looking on will follow. And by the time we roll around in 2025, that we've got 16 magnificent teams taking the field for the World Cup then.
Just a couple of questions to the players. You know, when you saw over 50 points at half time, you ever thought about the 100 before full time? Did that ever cross your mind, or are you not thinking about it at all?
No, I think for us we take it play by play, minute by minute. It's something we really pride ourselves on, is being present in the moment and really being, playing each play for what it is, and regardless of what the scoreboard's doing or how that's ticking along, we've got our processes and our setup and how we want to play. And I think the scoreboard was, the result that's on paper that everyone can see, but there's a lot of hard work that goes into each play.
And do you think that you've sent a message to the rest of the tournament with your first 2 wins, or will that come against New Zealand?
Yeah, I think the first 2 wins were obviously convincing, but I think we've got a big challenge next week against New Zealand, and we're all ready for it.